It seems to me, and Jesus created a bunch of them, and we can go there as well. But it seems to me, as far as the First Testament goes, if you're looking at miracles, you really go back to Exodus, because it seems to me there's most of them there. Moses, well, God pulled lots of stuff off through Moses, but he did a lot of things there, and what it seems to me, and I'm certainly not a theologian, but it just seems to me that God has an intent behind when he does miracles. It's not just to necessarily wow people, although it does. But God has an intent and a purpose behind his miracles. And it appears to me that in the Exodus story, he was trying to get two things. First of all, as you guys read the Exodus, Moses wasn't exactly the most outspoken guy in the world. At first he was, but I think spending some time in obscurity kind of got him to be a bit shy, and he's fearful. And I probably would be too. He killed somebody in Egypt. He had to run because he thought they were going to kill him. And maybe he's a little reluctant to go back to Egypt and start proclaiming about this God that the Egyptians hate. So I can understand where he was getting at. But as you read the story, and we'll get into that, as you read the story, what did God do for Moses? He was trying to encourage Moses. He was trying to get him to say, look, I'm with you. And Moses said, well, who do I say you are? And God said, I am. I always was, I am now, and I always will be. And I'm going to be with you. That's something that really encourages me. It encourages me because I have the same problem. And when God says, I'm with you, I look at those things that he did through Moses, and I'm thinking, okay. And he did things right in front of the Egyptian people, and I believe it wasn't because he was trying to get them to let go of the Jews, but he was also trying to get the Egyptian people to believe. Right. Because God cares about them as well.
Absolutely.
And he did that right in front of all of them. And if you look at when Moses actually left, it doesn't say that just the Jews came with him, but it says there were strangers in the midst of the Jews as well. So many of the Egyptians realized, and we'll get into that, realized exactly what it was that God was trying to do.
Right on.
Yeah. So.
Very cool.